Okay, anyways, sorry. Welcome. I'm finally making a video. It's been a few days, although I have some videos that I posted on PowerShell. But anyways, wanted to get back into the Dune people, and I thought I would work on the dunes. Wanted to add some input using this key callback function. You may or may not know that it's set right here. GLFW set key callback window, which is the window that you're creating for your program. This would be a good idea to change it right here. The Dune people while I'm here. Okay, anyways, so that sets it to this particular function. It's like a key callback. It handles events for keys, which is cool. Okay, so if action equals GLFW press, then the key array is accessed. The key that was hit is the index that is set to true. If the action is release, then the key index array again is set to false. How this works, I just put in my dunes. What I did was with the dunes, I also did something else, which I have to show you as well. So I went to the dunes and I changed the number of vertices from 5,000 to 3,000 because I want to start the player in a section of the dunes. Like let's say there's a 3 by 2, so there's 1, 2, 3, and then there's another 1, 2, 3, so that's 3 by 2, right? So that's 6 screens full in this particular section. You're starting in the upper middle. That's where I'm starting. I did that by going into here and I changed the loops for the initialization of the dunes vertices, so the X and Y. The only thing that really changed here was this number, because there are 3 segments, and when you're doing just one segment you subtract 1 because it goes from 0 to 2 and you want to subtract 1, so it'll go from -1 to 1. In this case we're going from 0 to 6, we want to subtract 3, so we'll go from -3 to 3, and so you'll be starting there. And then the same thing with 2. And then what else did I do? Oh yeah, then I finally added this to the update, dunes update. Okay, so the dunes, when the dune class is instantiated and it's run, it's the only class that's going to respond to input right now, which is kind of cool. So it took a little figuring to get this right, but if the left key is pressed and not the right key, then turn the speed on in the X direction. If the right key is pressed and not the left key, then it's a negative. If neither key are pressed, speed is 0, so it stops, which is great. Same thing with up and down, and then we apply the speed to the vertices. We set the speed, and I changed the speed in the dunes to just be 2. There's an area of 2, so it's all the dune particles are going to move at the same speed when they move, so that's cool. And then I had to add this to update the buffer, of course. And then, of course, I also had to add this right here in the update buffer function. It needs to actually run the dunes update, otherwise it will not do all the stuff that I just did. And the effect is this right here. It still needs some work, but what is it building it for? I don't know. But so I go up, go down, go left or right. And you see you're moving around the screen. And then quite quickly as you go up, you'll get to the edge of the dunes, edge of the universe. Maybe not. Can somebody cue the edge anytime? That'd be great. What's happening? Where's the, oh, there's the edge. Okay, good. See, so we finally made the edge, and then, so maybe we're starting in a different section than I thought, so I'll have to figure that out. And here we go. There's the other edge. So we have the square, and then beyond that we'll put like the ocean there, and then the other side we'll put the town. And I know that the textures are really kind of still dumpy and everything. I want to actually figure out how to blend the textures in a little bit better, group them together better. And then see, I borrowed some, this is actually the texture for an agate that my friend found recently, so I just borrowed that texture, slapped it in there. And so yeah, we'll have the ocean on this side, and then on the other side we're going to have the town, and we're going to start working on that. And then we're going to actually, before we do that, we're going to put objects in the dunes for people to be able to find. Specifically, I believe mushrooms and some other stuff. Alright, well thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and comment in the section below the video.